shadows cast by candles' faint glow, echoes of sorrow from ages long ago.
Through morning hymns a plea ascends for solace eternal where suffering ends.
Oh, St. Philip's walls, you cradle our pain through trials of war, through loss and disdain. In hallowed halls, let hope remain, a sanctuary for hearts unchained. Tore the silence, tears broke the stone, yet peace was born where anguish had grown. In every chime a lament is told, a cry for the lost, both young and old. O Deus, O lux perpetua, guide us through this sorrowful era. Let your mercy like rain gently fall, embracing us all.
Oh, St. Philip's walls, you cradle our pain through trials of war, through loss and disdain. In hallowed halls, let hope remain, a sanctuary for hearts unchained. Oh, Deus, our lux perpetuae, guide us with the sorrowful world. Let your mercy like rain gently fall, healing the broken, embracing us all. Oh, Deus, O lux perpetuae, guide us through this sorrowful era. Let your mercy like rain gently fall, healing the broken. Ave Maria, the divine light shines. Beneath these arches, grief has found its home. Whispered prayers rise like smoke to the dome. In shadows cast by candles' faint glow, echoes of sorrow from ages long ago. Through morning hymns a plea ascends for solace eternal where suffering ends. Oh, St. Philip's walls, you cradle our pain through trials of war, through loss and disdain. In hallowed halls, let hope remain, a sanctuary for hearts unchained. Bombs tore the silence, tears broke the stone, yet peace was born where anguish had grown. In every chime a lament is told, a cry for the lost, both young and old. O Deus, O lux perpetua, guide us through this sorrowful era. Let your mercy like rain gently fall, healing the broken, embracing us all. O St. Philip's walls, you cradle our pain, through trials of war, through loss and disdain. In hallowed halls let hope remain, a sanctuary for hearts unchained. Ave Maria, in grief we stand, together we rise, hand in hand. Eternal the solace your walls provide, sanctuary of sorrow where love resides.
Beneath the yoke we've bent too long, our chains a burden, our cries a song. But now the earth beneath us stirs, the call of freedom, a voice that blurs. Rise, O flame, ignite the sky, burning bright where shadows lie. For every tear, for every name, we light the path, eternal flame. The fields bear witness to grief untold, where heroes sleep, their stories cold. Yet in their blood a seed is sown, the fight they gave shall reap our own. The night is long, the stars grow dim, yet hope endures, a steadfast hymn. Through darkened skies the dawn shall break, a world anew for us to make. Rise, O flame, ignite the sky, burning bright where shadows lie. For every tear, for every name, we light the path, eternal flame.
and silence swept across the land.
Through shattered glass, through cries untold, a city's heart grew faint and cold.
Oh, Birmingham, your tears still flow through years of pain. The wounds still show.
The pub's warm light, now lost to flame, in grief we whisper every name. A mother's wail, a father's plea, a child's face lost to memory. In every sound let echoes stay, their lives remembered every day.
Oh, Domine, where mercy hides, guide us through these endless tides. Let justice rise, let peace be near, to heal the pain that lingers here.
Let justice rise, let peace be near, to heal the pain that lingers Within these walls of stone, echoes of the past remain, a tale of loss and longing in every shadowed lane. Winsome green, a fortress where freedom's light grows dim, a testament to sorrow and the weight of sin. Oh, walls of Winsome Green, hear our cries of despair. Grant us strength to bear our burdens and find the will to care. In the crucible of confinement, spirits tried and tested, we seek the light of hope and the courage to be invested. In the solitude of night, dreams are torn apart. A prisoner's lament echoes from the depths of a weary heart. Regret and hope collide in the silence of the cell. A flicker of redemption in this living hell. Oh, walls of Winsome Green, in your shadow we find our grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy of struggle, a future to pursue. In the silence we remember the lives that bear the scars.
A chorus of the fallen beneath the prison stars.
Through this story is a lesson we must learn. In the heart of darkness, a flame that will not burn. Yet in the quiet moments, a voice of solace
your shadow we find our grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy of struggle, a future to pursue. Oh, walls of Winston Green, in your shadow we find our grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy of struggle, a future to pursue. Oh, walls of Winston Green, in your shadow we find our grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy of struggle, a future to pursue.
Beneath the veil of shadowed leaves, threatings are woven yet of leaves. The air is thick with toil and sighs as chimneys scrape the ashen skies. Through narrow lanes where sunlight fades, the children's laughter turns to shades. But still we live, and still we fight, for dawn may come beyond this night. Each morning brings the factory's call, the endless grind, the salt, the sprawl. These hands now rough once held a dream, but time erodes like cold steam. The anvil rings, the hammer falls, a fire burns within these walls. Though bodies ache, spirits tire, our hearts still burn with quiet fire. Back to backs, a home so tight, where families gather day and night. Through smoke and struggle, love remains, a fleeting balm for all our pains. Through these walls, a whispers roll, a house of bricks, a fragile wall. The curse we live, the climbs we make, the laughter, tears, the day, the wall of shadows, that unknown, that guides us through the darkest night. Through narrow streets the spirit flows, in every heart resilience grows. The soot may cling, the skies may weep, but here our stories we shall keep. The back-to-back scores will contain the weight of joy, of love, of pain. Behind these iron bars, where shadows stretch and crawl, a symphony of sorrow in the silence of the hall. Winston Green, a fortress where dreams are torn apart, a testament to struggle and the human heart. In the cell's cold embrace, where time stands still and waits, a prisoner of conscience, bearing the weight of fate's regret
redemption and the dawn's first light. Oh, it's a green here our cross, in glory's early stem, brought the strength to bear our burdens and find the will to care. In the crucible of confinement, where spirits are tested and tried, receive the spark of love and the courage to abide. Yet in the heart of darkness a flicker of light remains, a mother's gentle prayer, a father's hopes and pains. Through the bars of separation, a bond that cannot break. In the depths of desolation, love's enduring stake. Oh, it's a green in your shadow, we find our strength and grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy of struggle, a future to pursue. In the silence we remember the lives that bear the scars, a chorus of the fallen beneath the prison stars. Through the echoes of their stories, a lesson we must learn. In the heart of darkness, a flame that will not burn. In the dawn of reckoning, where justice seeks its way, a call for understanding and a bride. Neath the yoke we bent to dawn, our chains the burden, our cries are some. But now the earth beneath the stars, to call of freedom, a voice that blurs. Rise or fly me tight the sky, bedding bright where shadows lie. For every tear, for every name, me light the path. Ye God slain. He left her there beneath the sky, without a word, without goodbye. Her tears like rivers gently flow, for loved ones bright now sinks below. Rise or fly me tight the sky, bedding bright where shadows nigh. For every tear, for every name, me light the path. Ye God Althien. The dawn now breaks, the light returns. Her heart once cold now fiercely burns. The moon retreats, the sun ascends. With love reborn, her spirit mends. O luna sospira, ritorna la pace, nel cuore chi canta l'amore rinasce. O luna sospira, ritorna la pace, nel cuore che canta l'amore rinasce. vita nulla strangling stir, a sad of rare nations gra, through we reign a seeky weeds, why should of rare and science creeps, a streets of blaze of Arthur's door, let a fire of ashes burn, let in the gap a voice remains, through shattered glass and burnt remains. The silence wail, the children hide, all mothers pray and fathers astride. The shelters hum with whispered fears, each moment stretched, each second is. The factory walls are broken stone, their iron song a hollow tone, but still the hammer's echo rings. The beaten heart of Birmingham sings. The city burns, yet we endure. Through grief and loss our will is pure. Though skies may fall and lives may fade, our strength will rise from ruins made. Through smoke and flame we find our way. Each step a promise to the day. Our city's soul unbound remains, our hope rebuilt through loss and pain. The factory was now broken stone, their iron song a hollow tone, but still the hammer's echo rings. The beating heart of Birmingham sings. The city burns, yet we endure. Through grief and loss our will is pure. Though skies may fall and lives may fade, our strength will rise from ruins made. Through smoke and flame we find our way. We step a promise to the day. A city's soul unbound remains, our hope rebuilt through loss and wail. The morning after, the silence speaks through shattered walls and broken peaks. Yet in the rubble seeds are sown a brighter dawn, a blend of honor seeds are sown, a brighter dawn, reborn. The morning after, the silence speaks through shattered walls and broken peaks. Yet in the rubble seeds are sown a brighter dawn, a world reborn. The stars above now softly gleam, a promise made, a distant ring.
Sacred doors where shadows dwell, stories of loss in silence tell. Each candle flickers a life it mourns, a beacon for hearts tattered and torn. Through whispers of songs a voice weaves, winding the broken, comforting the bereaved. Eternal repose in stone and light, through fire and storm, through endless night. Saint Philip stands steadfast and strong, a haven of hope where we belong. The walls remember each cry, each plea, a history carved in eternity. From shattered hearts a hymn ascends in sacred embrace. Oh, sorrow, man,
came with empty hands, yet bearing shame the hollow stones. They whispered low of fleeting lives and endless woe.
Lost in shadow,
Lost in shadow, lives confined, hope erased and dreams resigned. Beneath these walls of ancient stone, the poor were left to die alone. Their names erased, their tales untold, their spirits linger bitter cold. Oh, cruel design, this place of pain, where hope was crushed and death was gain. A thousand hearts, a thousand sighs echo still beneath this sky. In the family halls where children wept, the sick and frail in darkness slept. Their cries fell deaf where the heart on ears. No solace came, just endless years. A law of cold indifference reigned, and left the poor to bear their chains. Through the arch their sorrow passed, the monument to pain built to last. The walls may fall, the stones may fade, but echoes remain where ghosts to bear their chains.
Through the arch their sorrow past, the monument to pain built to last. The walls may fall, the stones may fade, but echoes remain where ghosts were made. La sola orchestra, la sola orchestra.
The night was young, the air was light, laughter echoed through the night. But darkness struck with ruthless hand, and silence swept across the land. Through shattered glass, through cries untold, a city's heart grew faint and cold. Oh, Birmingham, your tears still flow. Through years of pain, the wounds still show. The pub's warm light, now lost to flame. In grief we whisper every name. A mother's wail, a father's plea, a child's face lost to memory. In every stone their echoes stay, their lives remembered every day. O Domine, where mercy hides, guide us through these endless tides. Let justice rise, let peace be near, to heal the pain that lingers here. The night was young, the air of light, laughter echoed through the night. But darkness struck with ruthless hand, and silence swept across the land. Through shattered glass, through cries untold, the city's heart grew faint and cold. Birmingham, your tears still flow. Through years of pain, the wounds still show. The heart's warm light, now lost to flame. In grief we whisper every name. A mother's wail, a father's plea, a child's face lost to memory. beneath the ancient gilded dome. A hymn of sorrow finds its home through shattering glass and echoes of flame. Each name is a prayer, each prayer is a name.
If the bells spread those the western ring, the melodies that shall pronounce the flame.
St. Philip's walls hold the tears of time, through wars and wounds, through loss sublime. A sanctuary of sorrow, where pain is stilled, where broken hearts with hope are filled.
Shadows, the sea of despair, your dying and unsorted. He shed of bells, the hail of stone, binding the lost, the weary alone.
O Domina, guide our souls to rest. Through trials of fire you've stood the test. Let mercy fall where the weary pray. In your grace the shadows fade away.
St. Philip's walls hold the tears of time, through wars and wounds, through loss sublime.
A sanctuary of sorrow, where pain is stilled, where broken hearts with hope are filled. Let mercy fall, the weary pray. In your grace the shadows fade away. O Domino, guide our souls to rest. Through trials of fire you've stood. In the heart of Winson Green, where shadows stretch and creep, a lament for the captive in the silence of the deep. Iron bars and shattered dreams, a world confined and small, a testament to sorrow and the human spirit's call. In the cell's cold embrace, where echoes softly play, a prisoner of circumstance longing for a brighter day. Regret and hope entwine in the quiet of the night, a flicker of resilience in the heart's enduring light.
Oh, Winston Green, hear our plea in the depths of our despair. Grant us strength to bear our burdens and find the will to care. In the crucible of confinement, where spirits are tested and tried, we seek the spark of hope and the courage to abide.
Yet in the silence, a voice, a whisper soft and clear, a mother's gentle prayer, a father's silent tear. Through the bars of separation, a bond that will not sever. In the heart of the captive, love endures forever. Beneath the weight of chains, a spirit unbroken stands, a testament to courage and the strength of human hands. In the face of adversity, a fire that will not die, a beacon of defiance beneath the prison sky.
Oh, winds and green, in your shadow we find our strength and grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy of struggle, a future to pursue.
In the silence we remember the lives that bear the scars, a chorus of the fallen beneath the prison stars. Through the echoes of their stories, a lesson we must learn. In the heart of darkness, a flame that will not burn. In the dawn of reckoning, where justice seeks its way, a call for understanding and a brighter day. With every step towards freedom, a journey we embark, in the spirit of resilience and the light in the dark. Yet in the quiet moments where memories softly play, a lover's gentle whisper, a cherished dream held at bay. Through the veil of time and tears, a glimmer of hope we see, in the sanctuary of the soul where peace sets us free.
Oh, winds and green, in your shadow we find our strength and grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy of struggle, a future.
In the heart of winds and green, where shadows stretch and creep, a lament for the captive. In the silence of the deep, iron bars and shattered dreams, a world confined and small, a testament to sorrow and the human spirit's call.
In the cell's cold embrace, where echoes softly play, a prisoner of circumstance, longing for a brighter day. Regret and hope entwine in the quiet of the night, a flicker of resilience in the heart's enduring light. O wind, sun green, hear our plea. In the depths of our despair, grant us strength to bear our burdens and find the will to care. In the crucible of confinement, where spirits are tested and tried, we seek the spark of hope and the courage to abide.
Yet in the silence a voice, a whisper soft and clear, a mother's gentle prayer, a father's silent tear. Through the bars of separation, a bond that will not sever. In the heart of the captive, love endures forever.
Beneath the weight of chains, a spirit unbroken stands, a testament to courage and the strength of human hands. In the face of adversity, a fire that will not die, a beacon of defiance beneath the prison sky. Oh, wind, sun green, in your shadow we find our strength and grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy of struggle, a future to pursue. In the silence we remember the lives that bear the scars, a chorus of the fallen beneath the prison star. of stone, echoes of the past remain, a tale of loss and longing in every shadowed lane. Winson Green, a fortress where freedom's light grows dim, a testament to sorrow and the weight of sin. Oh, walls of Winson Green, hear our cries of despair. Grant us strength to bear our burdens and find the will to care. In the crucible of confinement, spirits tried and tested, we seek the light of hope and the courage to be invested. In the solitude of night, dreams are torn apart. A prisoner's lament echoes from the depths of a weary heart. Regret and hope collide in the silence of the cell, a flicker of redemption in this living hell. Oh, walls of Winson Green, in your shadow we find our grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy of struggle, a future to pursue. In the silence we remember the lives that bear the scars, a chorus of the fallen beneath the prison stars. Through their stories a lesson we must learn. In the heart of darkness, a flame that will not burn.
Yet in the quiet moments, a voice of solace speaks. A mother's tender prayer, a father's silent streaks through the bars of separation, a bond that will not break. In the heart of the captive, love's enduring stake.
Oh, walls of Winson Green, in your shadow we find our grace. In the crucible of confinement, our spirits find their place. Through the echoes of the past, a promise we renew. In the legacy
resonant strings create a sense of the canal's vastness and depth, with flowing, undulating motifs that evoke the movement of water and industry. Bold, triumphant fanfares symbolize the industrial might and progress, yet with a somber undertone that hints at the hidden costs. Lyrical flowing woodwind passages suggest the beauty and tranquility of the waterways, while also conveying a sense of longing and loss. Percussion, rhythmic industrial percussion, with clanging metal and steady drum beats, mimics the sounds of machinery and the relentless pace of labor. Moderate and steady 70 RPM, reflecting the constant flow of the canals and the enduring march of industry.
Once the lifeblood of the city, the veins of industry, the canals of Birmingham where progress found its seed. Barges laden with the fruits of labor's toil carry dreams and fortunes on the water's oily coil.
Yet beneath the surface, where the waters quietly flow, lies a darker tale of sorrow and the burdens workers know. Accidents and drownings in the shadows of the past, the price of progress, a heavy toll to cast.
O canals of Birmingham, hear our mournful song. In your waters both beauty and sorrow belong. The duality of progress with its cost laid bare. In the heart of industry we find both despair and fair.
In the gentle lapping of the waves, a lullaby of old, the stories of the workers and the hardships they foretold. Industrial pollution, a stain upon the land, yet in the heart of the canals, a spirit still stands.
Through the mist and fog, where echoes soft reclaim the beauty of the waterways in the light of day. The contrast of the past with the blessing's gentle grace. In the veins of industry we find a sacred space. O canals of birth.
In the heart of the city, where echoes of trade resound, the bullring stands resilient through history's ebb and bound. Once a medieval hub, now a modern-day stage, where the dance of commerce plays on a world-weary page. Through the smoke and rubble of a war-torn past, the market rose again, a phoenix from the blast. Beneath the vibrant stalls, where colors brightly blend, lies the silent struggle of lives that strive to mend. O bullring, hear our song. In your bustling we find strength. Through cycles of trade and loss you endure and lengthen. In the contrast of the market, where hopes and fears entwine, we see the spirit of survival in every shining line.
In the shadow of the stalls, where whispers softly speak, the stories of the vendors and the patrons they seek. Economic hardship and the weight of daily toil, yet in the heart of the market there's a quiet, steadfast coil.
Through the seasons of commerce, where fortunes rise and fall, the market stands as witness to the rise and ebb of all. In the faces of the people, in the goods they buy and sell, lies the tale of human spirit and the stories they can tell. Oh, bullring, in your heart we find the pulse of life, through the trials of commerce and the weight of human strife. In the dance of trade and survival, where hopes and dreams align, we see the resilience of the people in every shining line.
In the silence between the stalls, where echoes softly play, the stories of the past and present in harmony they lay. Through the cycles of the market, a lesson we discern. In the heart of commerce, the spirit of survival burns. In shadows deep, the fire reigns, in silent grief remains.
Skies of night are gray.
silent prayer, a mournful tone.
Amen, your spirit cries, beneath the ash, where hope defies. Through darkest nights your heart remains, a fearless rising hope of grace. Children's laughter now lost to fear, dreams destroyed as the bombs drew near. Yet through the rubble, hands still reached for love and light, for peace besieged. Oh, dominating in fire we stand, guide us through this ravaged land. Let mercy fall, let the wounds be healed, beneath the cross where grief is sealed. Oh, darling, father's land, guide us through this ravaged land. But as he found that hearts had healed, beneath the cross where grief is sealed. Beneath the narrow shadowed eaves, where dreams are woven yet hope grieves, the air is thick with toil and sighs, as chimneys scrape the ocean skies. Through narrow lanes where sunlight fades, the children's laughter turns to shades, but still we live and still we fight, for dawn may come beyond this night.
Each morning brings the factory's call, the endless grime, the soot, a-sprawl. These hands now rough, once held the cream, but time erodes like coal in steam. The anvil rings, the hammer falls, the fire burns within these walls. Though bodies ache and spirits tire, our hearts still burn with quiet fire. The back-to-backs, a home so tight, where families gather day and night. Through smoke and struggle, love remains, a fleeting balm for all our pains.
Through these walls our whispers roam, a house of bricks, a fragile home. The cracks reveal the lives we lead, the laughter, tears, the daily need.
A home of shadows, yet a light that guides us through the darkest night.
Through the narrow streets the spirit flows, in every heart resilience grows. The soot may cling, the skies may weep, but here our stories we shall keep. That's the small can dream the weight of joy, of love, of pain.
Within these walls where shadows creep, a spark of hope shall always keep. Though life is hard, the soul remains a timeless echo in these lanes. The back-to-backs, though small, contain the weight of joy, of love, of pain.
To banish night, they forge the future in ire and flame. But the weight of progress was sorrow's name. Through factory walls and soot-stained air, the hands of the many built dreams to share. Oh, lunar minds, what did you see? A brighter world, chains set free, the cost of glory, the toll of dreams, a world divided by progress schemes. Children toiled where the shadows grew, the air was thick, the sky turned blue, the wheels of industry ground hearts to stone, while wealth grew vast for the few alone. Oh, Domine, guide these weary souls through smog and fire where darkness rolls. Let mercy shine where the moonlight fades, and justice rise through the factory's haze. Oh, lunar minds, what did you see? A brighter world, or chains set free? The cost of glory, the toll of dreams, a world divided by progress schemes. Within these walls no sun can shine, no light to pierce this heart of mine. The echoes call from stone so cold, 1,000 lives their stories told.
Regret and sorrow linger here, the weight of time a prisoner's fear. Yet through the dark a voice remains, a fragile hope despite these chains. Through iron gates and endless halls, the keeper walks, the silence calls. Each lock a tale of dreams undone, each cell a grave for light and sun. Regret and sorrow linger here, the weight of time a prisoner's fear. Yet through the dark a voice remains, a fragile hope despite these chains. Through iron gates and endless halls, the keeper walks, the silence calls. Each lock a tale of dreams undone, each cell a grave for light and sun. A spark ignites where shadows lie, the rage of men beneath the sky. Their cries resound, their spirits blaze. Through riot's fire they seek their days. But flames that burn will leave their mark, and silence falls to claim the dark. This prison holds more than the man, it binds the soul, the will, the stand. The chains we wear are not of steel, they bind the heart, they numb the feel. Yet in this cell a spark remains, the soul endures despite its chains. The chains we wear are not of steel, they bind the heart, they numb the feel. Yet in this cell a spark remains, the soul endures despite its chains. Within these stones the whispers cry, oh, 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 oh.
In these walls of endless grey, where time holds her cruel sway, the air is thick with silent cries of countless souls who met demise.
Lost, forsaken, bound to mourn, within these stones where grief was born.
A moonbeam cuts the velvet black, and fleeting light reveals the track.
Chains that drag through echoing halls now haunt the mind, their spectre calls.
I hear them in the night's embrace, whispering woes I can't erase. For every key that turned the gate, another life was bound to fate. Oh, Winsome Green, your shadows weep. Through ages dark their sorrow keeps. The warden's step, the hammer's toll, bound each and stone they cry, chains of despair their symphony, lingering here eternally. In these walls of endless gray, where time holds her cruel sway, the air is thick with silent cries of countless souls who met demise. Lost, forsaken, bound to mourn,
Within these stones where grief was born. Moonbeam calls the velvet black, and fleeting light reveals the track.
Chains that drag through echoing halls now haunt the mind, their spectre calls.
I hear them in the night's embrace,
Whispering woes I can't erase.
for every key that turned the gate,
Another life was bound to fade.
oh winks and green, your shadows raise, whisper word and step, the hammer's toll, bound each man's body, broke his soul.
Echoes eternal rising high through the steel and stone they cry. Chains of despair their symphony, lingering here
Eternally, the lady stone their sorrow keeps, the warden's hemp, the hammer's toll, bound each man's body, broke his soul.
echoes eternal rising high through the steel and stone they cry. Chains of despair their symphony, never ending, eternally.
On November's chill the light was bright, laughter echoed, hearts were light, but shadows fell, the earth was torn, a city wept, its heart forlorn. The cries rang out, the silence fell, a fiery breath, a night of hell. Through shattered glass and smoke's embrace, the scars remain, time won't erase.
In every stone a story lies of voices lost beneath the skies.
eyes, a pint unpoured, a hand not held, a father's grief, a tale unquelled. The scales were tipped, the guilty spared, a burden borne, a truth ensnared, a city's cry, a nation's plea for justice sought but not set free. The ghosts remain where shadows grew, their stories whispered, ever true. We'll hold their names through pain and strife, and honor those who gave their life.
The city's wound will always ache, but through the pain the dawn will break.
A candle burns for those we've lost, their memories stand despite the cost.
Blood and fire the soul endures, our love and strength forever